potatoes of it. Wherever you are, I hope that you are in an energy of gratitude, wealth, and wellness by way of your highest vibration. That is my hope for you. That is honestly my hope for you, okay? As we dive into this energy, we're going to check the temperature to see what is going on. Universe, please continue to guide me and show me what it is that I need to see. Somebody's went, interesting. Somebody's gone through a major awakening. This person is taking things very personal, spiritual, when it comes to themselves. I hear somebody saying, I don't play about me. Self-protection. Yeah, I don't play about me. Whoever that other energy is, judgment is in the reverse. So judgment in the reverse right now, the energy that I'm picking up off this card, is that this is forcing somebody to see the injustices and the judgment that they had over somebody else. So basically, the universe just kind of projected back what was projected out. Judgment in the reverse. Clarify, whoever you are, you say, I don't play about me. I don't play about me. You're heavily invested, 7 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Clarify that judgment in the reverse, Holy Spirit. Somebody's invested in bringing judgment down on you. The Chariot. Excuse me. Why is this person in this energy with the judgment? The Moon in the reverse. It's a lot of Moon energy, a lot of Cancerian energy. Judgment in the reverse, it's like somebody's trying to change something. 4 of Pentacles, this person is holding on to information. Why is the judgment in the reverse with the Moon in the reverse? Yeah, the Empress. Somebody knows something. Whoever this King of Cups is, Empress energy, they know something about somebody. Judgment in the reverse. What's the judgment in the reverse? Why is somebody trying to judge somebody so harshly? That's what I feel. What's the judgment in the reverse? The 5 of Wands in the reverse. Competition. Competitive. Turmoil. It's in the reverse though. Whoever this Empress is, she's made a decision so solid that whatever somebody is doing with the judgment in the reverse and the 7 of Pentacles, it's like somebody's investigating somebody, trying to turn something, or tip the scales in the wrong direction. But this Empress is coming up as the perfect balance. This Empress, this person, the Empress, 2 of Swords, whoever this is. You have the scales with you. You could be any sign and you're in a Libran energy balance. And it keeps counteracting this person. Clarify 5 of Wands in the reverse. You have the Ace of Pentacles. It's very interesting because whoever you are, something still goes in your favor. The Ace of Pentacles with judgment, but somebody is fighting like hell to stop it from going in your favor. Whatever this is, with the judgment being in the reverse and you being the Empress in the upright, this Ace of Pentacles is still coming in. Whatever this attempt was to make this judgment go in the reverse, with the hopes that somebody would miss the opportunity to get, I just heard a universal blessing. These people spent their wheels in the wrong direction. Somebody was backpedaling. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Oh, wow. Trying to create something where there is no problem. Yeah, whoever this King of Cups is, could be a Cancerian, masculine or feminine, but big Cancerian energy. This person's heavily invested. They know something. Somebody's keeping information. What does this King of Cups want to say? What is it that we need to see and know when it comes to this King of Cups? The 4 of Wands. Ooh, somebody's a part of some type of organization. So this King of Cups could have been somebody that was sent to watch you. You may have been made aware of that intuitively with the moon in the reverse and the five of wands in the reverse. Okay,
intuitively.
Somebody may have even been traveling.
But just not you. Diabolically.
Okay? Whatever this is, the three of wands, yeah, somebody could have been traveling towards you. Somebody may have been paid. But this King of Cups knows the truth and he's heavily invested in trying to slow down this Ace of Pentacles. Of which I think this is a supernatural, universal gift. I don't think it's anything of the physical world. If it is, it will manifest in the physical just the same. But this is something that's like, this person can't touch it. With the Hangman. The Hangman is about perception. But I mean, this is pretty clear cut and dry. I mean, it's clear that you are in alignment with this energy. And wherever this guy is from this organization, this person is up the creek without a paddle. Yeah. I feel like this person was sent in to create something that wasn't real. Look, I can't make it up. He's up the creek without a paddle. This is an energy manipulator, an investigator, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody was heavily invested with the Chariot. And the Three of Wands, somebody could have been sent towards you to create what appeared to be some level of confusion. You're still coming out with the Two of Swords. You made a wise decision and you're the Empress. Five of Cups in the reverse. You're not crying over whatever this little attempt of delay was. Somebody was heavily invested. The Seven of Pentacles, that's a decent amount of investment in terms of, in terms of times and how much time you put in. And energy and thought and deed and intention. That's a decent amount. That's a decent amount of time. Six of Wands in the reverse, only to end up with a loss because the Empress is in her alignment. This is why the Ace of Pentacles is present. Judgment was in the reverse. Somebody didn't want a righteous judgment. They should have checked those cosmic laws, the universal laws, the galactic laws. Those are the only ones that apply. And the ancestor said with the judgment in the reverse for whoever these people are, person, places, and things, we're not going to let that fly with the Five of Cups. It backfired. Clarify, somebody wanted to turn all your cups over, or wanted you to be in the Five of Cups. This is in the reverse with the Six of Wands in the reverse. Yes, somebody landed on their own mess. Why is this person here in spiritual court? What is their connection to this Empress, this divine being, the Hermit? What is their connection? Somebody was sent to watch you. Three of Swords. Three of Swords, again, more separation as in divide or trying to stop something coming in for you, but whatever the something is, it's already here. So whatever the attempts were, whatever the actions were, whatever somebody did up to set point, it doesn't matter.
The assumptions, whatever the assumptions were.
This over here didn't stop that over here for this divine Empress.
That over there can't stop this
Somebody
over here.
See it like that?
For this divine Empress.
Somebody's with some type of organization. Yeah, the Fool in the reverse. I feel like this person had to abort their mission. Quite literally. If somebody was paid to investigate you, follow you, watch you, whatever this is, they came up empty-handed. They could have created, kind of like a little bit of energy of chaos because you are so empathetic to frequencies. But with the Five of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Wands in the reverse, I don't think that whatever this plot and plan was, this scheme, ever truly got off the ground the way that a group of people had initially requested that it would and or anticipated. With the Fool in the reverse, this was a foolish endeavor. Now judgment's in the reverse for whoever these people are. Why were they doing this? Who are these people? Family members could be significant. Seven of Cups in the reverse. It appears as though it's a lot of people that were casting illusion. The illusions are in the reverse though. So you saw through this. Yeah, you were in the Hermit energy. You intuitively went in and you saw this very clearly. So what is the purpose? Why are these people wanting to do this? Do they want the Ace of Pentacles or what? It's because you are in this Queen of Swords energy? How relevant is that Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords? Please and thank you. Spiritual court is now in session. The honorable creator of all things. Somebody's being exposed for being a liar. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's a whole liar here. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Air energy. Somebody's telling a whole bunch of lies. Back to back to back to back to back. Seven of Cups. People see through this. Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the set. Yeah, somebody sees through this. Five of Cups in the reverse. So was this person sent in to defame your character? What was the King of Cups' job? Why is he so heavily invested in this Empress? Death. Ooh. Somebody was sent in to create endings for you. But instead, you ascended to the Ace of Pentacles, Empress energy with judgment in the upright, then turning their judgment in the reverse. Somebody had bad judgment. Somebody didn't think this all the way through. The Hermit energy, this could be like a hitman, y'all. This could be like a spiritual hitman, okay? Now, just by way of disclaimer, this reading is not to instill any forms of fear, tactics, or anything like that, or false illusions appearing real. I absolutely encourage you to use your best discernment, but honestly, whatever this is, it really doesn't matter. Because quite literally, this Empress, divine being, you got so much spiritual protection that this cult, coven, association, etc., whatever this is, it could never. I feel like somebody was sent in to create some form of endings for you. But I feel like the universe said, no, not on my watch, not on my clock. This is the chosen one. We need her alive and well. This natural world needs her. Yeah, something is being held in high honor, and I feel like it's the divine plan for somebody's life, and Source is co-signing to this energy, so who won't get it? Who's trying to come up against Source right here? Connected to all in creation? In all ways, always? Like, come on now, who's coming up against that? Clarify this organization. Somebody was sent in to either create a, I feel like this is a spiritual hitman. I feel like somebody did want to unalive somebody. Somebody did not want somebody to be here amongst the living, wherever this Empress is. And it's because you figured something out. The Queen of Swords. What they're really pissed off about is the fact that your intuition is spot on. So you could have been called crazy. You could have been called a liar until you were absolutely 100% right. And somebody wanted to make you look like you were this liar, Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. In fact, somebody was lying on you about being a liar. Whoa, death. Somebody wanted to create endings for you because you know the truth about something. So whoever you are, you're a threat to an organization. This could be because of your psychic abilities, spiritual insight, whatever. Clarify, these people were heavily invested because somebody was here. Who's this King of Cups? Yeah, look, I can't make this up. The Seven of Wands in the reverse, something completely, totally backfired. This is like a group of people simultaneously doing something together against one person. One galactic being, one cosmic being, one star seed, one indigo child, one moon baby, the moon lady, Mama Wata. Listen, whatever this is, honey, you got a whole group of people coming for this Empress, and it's like, what seems to be the problem? What seems to be the issue? Because whoever this Queen of Swords is, she already knows what she needs to know. Somebody better run and go get some tissue. Because somebody is in a sad predicament now having to deal with, did I say predicament? Ah! Predicament.
Somebody better run and go get some tissue. Somebody better run and go get some tissue.
Somebody's in the wheel of predicaments. Decisions have to be made. Heads have to roll. This is an organization. Four of Wands, this is a community of people. The Six of Wands in the reverse with the Hangman and the Four of Pentacles. Oh yeah, this King of Cups knows everything. And he is holding it near and dear. He was sent towards you. Fool in the reverse, bad decision. Universe said, abort, bad decision. I wouldn't do that if I were you. This is the Most Highest child. This is as close to the most high you gonna get on the walking the face of the earth, bruh. Now these people could have set up. I just heard Yeshua's bloodline. Child. If you're Yeshua's bloodline, if this Empress, this Queen of Swords, this Ace of Pentacles is Yeshua's bloodline, then she has mutated it into being a natural kryptonite that these people could not have anticipated or seen with the naked eye. The Christ consciousness has evolved, has ascended. Yeshua said, take this and break it down. And so he made it bigger, wider. That's why everybody is running around talking about Christ, Jesus. That's a real consciousness.
Christ,
don't hate the work of
Jesus.
We're just here to help and offer you some bread and maybe a little fish, trying to feed all these people. Listen, a lot of that stuff was parables. A lot of that stuff was parables to bring you to enlightenment. It was like layman's terms. It was baby food. It was puree. When Yeshua was teaching, he had to break it down. He had to do it in numbers. He was always doing math, always trying to bring a very all-knowing energy to people that were completely oblivious to the Creator all around them and within them. He had to break it down. Everything was a parable. So whoever you are, I feel like these people had a great interest in you, and they very well still could have a big interest in you. I feel like your bloodline is exquisite. I feel like you carry some type of alien DNA, something they've never seen. It is a foreign DNA, and you've alchemized and centrifuged some type of spiritual contract within your bloodline. These people are heavily invested in you. You've mutated. You are the hybrid of the Christ consciousness. That means that what Yeshua did, we're doing bigger than that. Right now, the sun, enlightenment. Why were they so heavily invested? Who is this organization? Who are these people? And how do you know this Empress? It was a bad idea, Spirit says. Something's not even noteworthy. By way of mentioning who these people are, so says the universe. I agree with the universe. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This is like a weird little group of people. It's like, who the hell thought about that? Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey see, leading the blind. You jump off the bed, another one jumps off and bumps their head, and here go 3 more monkeys falling off the bed. Like, it's giving that kind of energy. Like, who thought? To attack somebody at this level of their destiny, you got to know that you have to expect a spiritual lashing like no other. You should have thought this thing through. Somebody is a friend to humanity, a friend indeed. The Knight of Cups. Look at the big alien head. Somebody came down from the constellations. Constellations then came down for a little conversation, making noise in the wilderness. You can't take out no natural mystic. Majestic being, supreme being, omnipotent, multi-dimensional. You know, it's like in the spirit realm. They're like, well, what are you mixed with? Well, you know, I'm like 30% archangel. Okay, yeah, you know. The other 25%, you know, is this, that, and the other. Somebody is like here, not playing around. You've been here since the beginning of time. You didn't come to monkey see, monkey motherfucking do with people that's trying to figure out.
We didn't come here to monkey motherfucking sick and do. Who says that? We didn't come to monkey see, monkey motherfucking do.
Important. Somebody's
That is
heavily invested.
funny.
In fact, an entire community is invested. Four of Wands in who you are, so much so that they sent somebody towards you. They should have thought twice. Somebody was supposed to create delay, or somebody was supposed to keep you in a specific demographic. This could have been a form or a strategy to isolate you so people could watch you. I'm telling you, these people are studying the chosen ones. Listen now, didn't we already blow the cover off the AI thing, the programming and all of that? Y'all still want to watch this Empress? Because this is somebody who has a lot of access. Whoever this King of Cups is, for this judgment to come up in the reverse over the Empress, the Divine Feminine's Ace of Pentacles, this person has got some pull. They know some people. They know somebody at the courthouse. They know somebody at the wherever. I just heard superior courts. Okay. So you're playing golf with the judge and the lawyer and the prosecutor. They're all buddies. Listen, I can't make it up. It's giving that kind of energy. You got the Queen of Pentacles.
They're all buddies, okay? Man.
Clarify?
They're all friends, man.
Something's going to put you in a completely different, like, I just heard tax bracket.
Keep your head to the sky.
Whatever you got going on, you know, this star energy represents star quality, star work. The star energy is not about attention. It's about reaching the right people that you're supposed to reach while you're here on the planet. You fell down from the constellations. You got a spiritual contract. You need to move through here and do your work in the universe and ensure that whoever these people are, whatever they got going on, you will always miss a tragedy. Because look at these cards in the reverse. And these are people who are well versed in mind control and, you know, the laws of physics and different magi and all that. Okay, great. But they came up against something that is supernatural. That's not your average natural. That's supernatural, collective. This Empress, this Star, this Ace of Pentacles, this Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, somebody made a decision based on intuition, even when they didn't know what was lurking beneath the surface. I feel like whoever I'm talking to right here, Divine Feminine, you made a decision even though you didn't really know what was going on behind the scenes, but your intuition was spot on, and then the universe went a step above and beyond and revealed to you the details of what was going on. They absolutely had people watching you for sure. Some of these people were afraid to touch you because of the kind of DNA that you carry. You know, we're at the age now where people are learning to see people's aura. So you come outside and maybe the sky is gray and all of a sudden the sun comes out. Yeah, what's good? You're a supernatural being. They tried to block my sun out the other day. I said, hold up. It looked like it was about to snow again. I said, wait a mother freaking minute. I had to have a conversation with the constellations and the stars. I said, look, I need the sun. I'm a hue woman. You see all these different hues and colors in my skin? Mulata preciosa. I'm a melanated woman. I need the sun, please. That star came out the sky. That's what the sun is, a big ball of motherfucking fire, 91 million miles away. Today that sun came out, I said, okay, bet. Thank you for letting me know you can hear what I'm saying, because I need you to stay on top of this, because you see it's a lot of people trying to block out that light. Nobody's exempt from the humiliation rituals. They come by way of gang stalking. They come by way of shadow banning. You know, it's like, you know, they like to test your psyche. How far can they go? You know, and then you get a heckler, somebody that comes on and, you know, they're a religious fanatic and whatever timeline they're on, they're representing that. They're ebullience. They represent, you know, beautiful divine design by way of creator. So you just look at them and you're like, oh. And then you get people that test your capacity to hold a level of patience that they can't even understand. Even gang stalkers get baffled. And I'm saying that because whoever you are, they sent some heat after you because of what you know. This is like organization-wise. So you could have had all kinds of weird things happen. Some of you may have needed to get another phone. You could have been getting the spam likely, scam likely, spam and scam likely. Yeah, you could have been getting a lot of attention, but your intuition was spot on. Even when you didn't have all of the information, you surrendered it to the universe. You knew that eventually, yeah, you were going to find out about what was going on. You could have had pieces of it, you know, because somebody was working seriously to try to block this information from coming to you. And if it's in spiritual court, somebody did something in the spirit realm. This King of Cups knows everything. This King of Cups was sent in to watch you, to cheer you, to come towards you. Yeah, and this person missed an opportunity. Or their goal was to try to make you miss an opportunity with the star energy, Sun, Empress, Ace of Pentacles, whoever this Empress is. It appears as though this has been non-affecting, because you're so disconnected from whatever this is. Non-affecting, we're gonna make it a word. That's what I felt to say. It's non-affecting, like, yeah, it's not doing
It's non-effective.
It's not effective, it's not infected, it's not anything like that. Whatever they sent you.
Whatever the hell.
Somebody was sent in to hold you back. Yeah, look, whoever this King of Cups is, this guy was sent towards you to do magic. Could have been nearby, could have been in your area, could have been at an Airbnb, could have been moving around. Whatever this is, somebody definitely has some type of connection. I'm talking can get into your, you know, LexisNexis report or something like that. This is an organization, y'all. And look how they're watching the star. They went from wanting to eliminating you, to now watching and studying you as a case study. They're trying to figure out what is your DNA. They've never seen it. Now keep in mind, they got vials of everybody's blood. Everybody's had blood work, right? Okay. Yeah, the star. So they know who you are, but your blood has mutated from the last time you gave these people a tube of blood, and they don't know how. They sent every disease in the world, all these weird ass names, multiple sclerosis. Like, don't get that shit up out of here. Y'all better stop making the people sick. Because now we have to adhere to the metaphysical laws. Now we are accessing the God gene. Something that they can't even see. They can't take it. They don't know what it is. The star energy, somebody in an organization or an entire organization was heavily invested by way of doing experiments on you in the area that you were in to see what your level of, I just heard capacity is. Your ability to take a certain level of energy within your nervous system. These people tried to make you crack. Like somebody wanted you to crack. This could have been like, you know, using certain, I just heard using certain frequencies to project out illusions. Things to make you feel scattered. Yeah, they went for the spiritual gift. Your psychic abilities, your clairaudience. So they played with the frequencies, trigger sounds, you know, to throw off whatever your intuitive nudges are. It didn't matter because you were never plugged into this frequency. This Empress was never plugged into this frequency. And I can say that because it would have been impossible had she been connected to whatever these illusions are by this organization, mind control, whatever this is. It would have been an illusion. It would not have been a good decision because the Two of Swords is here. She had to make a decision between that which was real and that which was an illusion. That's the energy of anxiety and all that weird stuff and gang stalking or whatever, you know. These are people that want to, it's almost like, yes, an experiment. But you had already made a decision with the Two of Swords to use your intuition. Irregardless, if something says move, you're out. You don't need additional information. You'll figure that out and it'll be revealed to you later. And it is. The moon in the reverse. Yeah. You put it to bed. You put that energy to bed. You sure did. You sure the hell did. You saw these people coming with the Five of Swords. Clarify this organization. These people are studying you now. Again, they go from trying to do, basically they did pretty much everything they thought to do. Mind control tactics. They could have even tried to affect your money for a little bit to get a reaction out of you. Whatever it is, they missed an opportunity. Because you're still coming up as this star quality energy, shining, speaking the truth, grounded, divine feminine energy. The Empress and the Ace of Pentacles is also a childbearing energy for this Empress energy. It's like Divine Mother is returning back to her virtues. Look at the color blue, it's real significant. Healing, purple. It's like the Divine Mother is coming back to her origin. She's completely awakened. But she's ascended to a level that's got these people just watching. They're like, well, make sure now you don't hurt her. You don't hurt him. Now they don't want, they like, listen. They went from wanting to annihilate the chosen ones to now being afraid if they do, what's going to happen to them in this planet. Because if one chosen one sheds one drop of blood or loses anything by way of their mind, resources, energy, time, I promise you, it will end this world as we know. And that's on everything. These are a very special group of people that carry a high frequency, a mutated DNA, an alchemized DNA. These are the ones that the Most High God put in every single religious book. Don't touch this group. Leave these ones alone. So whatever this is, I feel like the whole organization is a little stumped. I feel like there's some guys here that have a lot of money. I feel like these guys have good connections. I feel like they can pretty much do whatever they want. They can call whoever they want. They can get any amount of information. They can hack into a phone. They can find the address. They can do whatever they want. These people have connections. But they weren't connected to source. Their connections are 3D. And then there's the spiritual courts of heaven that has the final say. Like, this is not really that difficult to wrap your mind around. These people were in a python spirit. They wanted to squeeze the life out of you to see how long it would take. Yeah, this was some type of domination, some type of sick and twisted experiment. With the Emperor and the reverse, somebody's father could be significant. Or wands, yeah, somebody's father could be significant. Or a husband, a father figure. This could be a child's father, or this could be your father. This could be a brother, an uncle, a masculine in this Emperor in the reverse. This person was very invested, because there's something here, this Ace of Pentacles. What's up with this Ace of Pentacles? Who are these people wanting it? The devil. Somebody does some really dark and nasty things with their energy. That's unfortunate. Whoever you are, you're coming up as the Empress. This Empress is the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficient, Virgo energy, and Justice energy. You're balanced. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You're grounded. You're the Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Star energy. You embody all the elements. These people went from wanting to eliminate you to now watching how you move. They could even be looking at everything, what you eat, everything. Oh yeah, it's a full-blown experiment. Wow. Wow. It's a full-blown experiment. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit, with Justice and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, brother. The Eight of Pentacles. You're here doing work. You're here on an assignment from the cosmos. So what are these people trying to do? Yeah, they got abandoned nets. Somebody could have left the area. See, these are the type of situations, y'all, that a lot of people don't know happens behind the scenes. When people are in these organizations and they have these connections and they can pretty much, get any information that they want. They'll camp out, they'll rent a house, they'll go to an Airbnb, they'll stay in a hotel, they'll drive past your house. They'll have people do all kinds of weird things to put you in the Eight of Swords. Really because they're getting tired of studying you from afar. They want you where they can see you, which is why sometimes you have some people that feel as though they are isolated in a certain demographic, where you're like, I gotta move from here, I gotta this. dang, I just moved and they know where I'm at. Like, these are real organizations. But the crazy part is, again, they went from wanting to eliminate you. It's almost like if we can't have you and we can't study you, then we will eliminate you. Okay, we tried that. Now we weren't able to eliminate you. We sent you every disease that we have man-made, that we've created. These idiots. You sent this to a healer. I just want that as a side note. And so they're saying now that we're not able to follow through with whatever this is that we need this energy for, because I feel like it initially was supposed to make you break enough that you would end up in jail or in some type of crazy house. And I feel like when that didn't work, they got really scared because they definitely did some things by way of mind control tactics. Playing with frequencies, trying to cover the sun, you know, weird energy, right? Very weird energy. That's all energy. And I feel like when they were unsuccessful, they then became very shaken. Because what in the hell are you? What the hell are you? This is what they're thinking, I'm telling you. And they still have vials of everybody's blood. Everybody's giving blood. You know, they don't just take 1 tube, they take more than a tube of your blood. But the blood that they have is not the blood that's running through your body now. You've mutated into some type of supernatural being. A light body. Right before these people's eyes. So now they're like, oh, shoot, okay, don't touch this one. We still need to make sure we keep an eye on this person, because now we need to figure out how the hell are they doing that? It's source. Divine Mother is bringing back eternal source. Back to source. Sovereignty. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Bob Marley, Vincent Forman, it's a whole organization. It's a whole secret undercover operation, a chariot. As we say in California, in Compton, that's Benton. Also known as the cops. Also known as the pigs. That's what they used to call them. That's what the universe said. Listen, Four of Swords, this shit got put to bed. Whatever it is. Yeah, Queen of Swords, you're speaking the truth. You made a decision to start energy. These people are heavily invested. They threw everything at you. These people could have put something in your food, your drink, your everything, child. They like, man, this person is still alive. What the hell is going on? It became an experiment. That's what that looping process was about. It became an experiment that needed to feel as though you were in this loop. Like, damn, they still doing this, and this. No, it wasn't that. It was an experiment. You had already surpassed that level of experiment or experience. And once you did, it's almost like they wanted, these groups wanted to do more to see how you were going to react, to see how much you could take, to see if you were going to break. You got to have a very powerful soul to sustain the level of psychological warfare, environmental warfare, gang stalking, psychopaths on assignment. Most of them programmed. They don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know what they're saying. It's a glitch. These people went from wanting to take out the chosen ones to now saying, we need to see this person up close and personal. I'm telling you, they're pulling receipts. They want to know what you're eating. You know, did you swipe your card? Did you pay with cash? This is what it breaks down to. It's a psychological experiment. Now somebody's ass is looking like, oh God. Yeah, oh God is right. But y'all don't believe in God, remember? These are atheists. Clarify this organization. We sent towards this Empress. The lovers and the reavers. This is somebody that you already felt their energy was on. So you could have had a brief encounter with this person. These are the kind of people that you pass, you know, or you go to the store and you're like, oh, hey, how you doing? It's like that. And you may not have even known at the time that this person was a part of some type of weird ass like setup. But the energy was off because the Lovers is in the reverse. So whoever you are, you picked up on it. Yeah, look, the Page of Wands. Somebody was giving your information. Page of Wands is documentation, information, name, phone number, address, last 4 of your social. I'm telling you, these are people that make moves. Real organization, real organized crime. Somebody is giving like cop energy. You know, like dirty cop. Part-time warlock. This is the energy this person is giving out. Clarify all this weird. Show us this person. Yeah, temperance energy. Somebody's watched you. They've come to the determination that you're this temperate energy. Show me this person. Yeah, this person right here. I feel like somebody was trying to make you look a certain way. The Page of Wands and the Lovers in the reverse is like defamation of character. Something to dirty you up. A scandal, if you will. Something that would make you be humiliated. You know, how much do you want it? How bad do you want this? It's like, bitch, y'all are not the gods of us. Like, if you don't go sit your how much do you want it as, nobody's selling their soul, sir. For fame and fortune.
However do you want it?
You can play with the numbers, you can do whatever you want. Nobody's selling your soul like that.
However
your goal
do
is
you
to take
want
this
it?
high priestess, temperance energy, and turn her upside down. So somebody was sent in to turn you back. That's what I just heard. So this is what this organization wanted to do. They wanted to test the dignity of pure love, basically. Clarify. Show me this person that was sent on assignment. Yeah, look, they wanted to turn you dirty, or at least one of these people in this organization wanted to make you look away. Somebody could have spread lies. Oh yeah, the Page of Wands. Somebody could have spread lies about you and a lover, promiscuity, or this is an actual person within this organization. Clarify this person in the organization is Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person wanted your gifts. They wanted your abilities. Oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody was mixing business with pleasure. Somebody within this organization was so pressed about your abilities. Like, it really pissed them off. So much so that they said, I'm going to fight you for it because I don't believe that you deserve this level of recognition. And this is you being recognized amongst an organization of people you don't even know. I just heard people with a lot of money. But what's money got to do with it? When spirit is here, source is here, are you crazy? Ain't no amount of money that you can even offer. You can't go buy the Ace of Pentacles. There's spiritual legalities on this Ace of Pentacles. There's spiritual terms and conditions, the High Priestess. This is an agreement with Source, Creator. You can't go buy this. This is not on sale. This is soul essence. So now these people are shooketh. Temperance energy. Somebody was sent in to dirty you up. They couldn't have even have sent you a dirty offer, a dirty lover. The Page of Wands, whoever this person was, they were on assignment and you were on assignment. They were coming with the Five of Wands competition, trying to come and create all this chaos. And here you are in the Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess energy, temperance, as you should. Somebody was like, I want that position. A hierophant. Somebody within this organization couldn't keep their cool. This Queen of Wands in the reverse could have been the one that sent the King of Cups towards you as the Lovers in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles energy is something about your ability to control your atmosphere, your reality, your balance. Somebody is very mindful of where their thoughts go. You know how they say heavy is the head and where is the crown? I feel like whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, quite literally, I feel like she's the one that has a heavy head. I feel like wearing her crown doesn't make her happy. So much so that she went after somebody else's crown. Five of Wands. That's the crown that I want. Ace of Pentacles. So what are you saying? This person is a special person, like they're destined to be, okay. Well, I'm going to change that. What won't you see about that? It appears as though it was a bad plan. Somebody should have thought this through. Somebody should have calmed down. Somebody should have wrapped their arms around themselves and asked themselves, like, what is this really about? Somebody has something to prove. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priest. Somebody should have proved something to themselves because they started a battle with the Creator. This is a universal aspect. More entitled energy, like, oh, give me that, you gotta give me that. Like, no, we don't. We absolutely do not. We ain't gotta give you a goddamn thing, but a lesson and a tip to sit your punk ass down. Like, seriously. I feel like somebody went to sit down and got laid out because they was coming with some bullshit anyway. I mean, what else did you think was gonna happen? You gotta really think this thing through, love. Stubborn energy, the hangman that was hanging upside down. The universe stood this person up on their feet, 10 toes down, that energy with the hangman in the reverse. The universe was like, stand your punk ass up. And when you stand up, sit down.
Stand your punk ass up. And when you stand up, sit down. Ain't no portal code. What portal code? We're already in the portal, man.
Sit your punk ass down, hangman.
Clip a 7 whopper.
Energy.
Send me the portal
No
code.
respect, no common decency for spiritual laws. Even if you don't respect human beings, respect the spiritual laws. Like, you gotta have something that you gotta show respect to. That's how you pay homage and or you recognize Creator. Yeah, don't forget about the Creator. Are you crazy? And that's what I feel this person did. Whoever this person did. So what is her connection to the King of Cups, the guy that was watching this Empress? What is this person's connection? She paid this person. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So this Queen of Wands in the reverse could have sent this person towards you to create some form of delay, to block things for you, so that you would miss opportunities.
They like, shut up. I'm trying to hear the damn reading. I'm down to
this relationship with this King of Cups. And the Queen
what's
of
going
down? They had a secret alliance, a secret agreement. Interesting.
However do
The
you
Four of
need
Swords and the
it?
Seven of Swords.
However
They're hiding the fact that they feel defeated. Something has to be
commercial
put
break,
together.
man.
Four of
Somebody's
Swords
like,
is
shut
laid
the
out.
hell up. I'm trying to hear the reading, man. Hi. Ain't singing nothing. Talking about hi. The town. Ever do you want me? Yeah. Ain't saying nothing. However do you need it? However do you want it? Come on, background. However do you need it? Come on, background. However do you want it? That's how you gonna get it. However do you want it? The one that hit the note that we talking about. However do you need it? That's a high ass note. That's not my note. However do you need it? People are like, I wonder what she's doing behind the scenes. When she's not doing readings, that's the shit I be doing behind the scenes. Singing like that, doing shit like that in the house. Imagine doing a death spell on me and I'm in the house talking about, however do you want it? They're like, die, bitch, die. I'm like, however do you need it? They're like, what you been doing? She hasn't uploaded any readings in like 4 days. I wonder what the hell she's doing. That death spell worked and I'm behind the scenes paying shit like this. I'm behind the scenes doing shit like this. Or dancing in front of the mirror naked, like in real time. If you ain't ever danced in front of the mirror naked, you don't even know who the hell you are. You sit your dumb ass down. Let me get back to the reading, because you know I will go on a little bit of a tangent. However do you want it? That's how they gon' get it. However a collab with? Y'all should tag her. You know I want to do a collab with that I swear, y'all. This is my twin. What is her name? I want to do a collaboration with her because she does shit that I'm like, that is the stuff I do. Naturally. It's not scripted. It's not like, oh my God, I'm going to say that. No, it's just some shit you gotta. Sometimes you just sitting in the car and you like, hold on, ain't no rain. Ain't no better rain. What is her name? Dang, I can't even think of her name. She is so funny. I promise you that's my sister. In real time. What the heck is her name, y'all? Oh, I gotta find her name. See, now I gotta find it. See how I gotta go on this tangent? I gotta find it. What is her name? It's like, damn, what? Is that her name? What is her name? Oh, man. Dang, that's crazy. I can't even think of her name. That is really deep. That's really deep, man. I gotta find her name. Not Lynn. Dang, y'all. It's her. I promise you, she is like my sister. Jolene? No, not Jolene. Sharon? No, it's not Sharon. Karen? Patrice? Talisha? That's not her. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy that I gotta find her name. Cause this, I swear I want to do a collaboration with her. I feel like just hanging out with her and having a day. She goes to like thrift stores and stuff like that. Y'all know who I'm talking about? She's funny. Like she says some, I'm telling you, she says some stuff that I'm like, yo, I get it. If people don't get it, I get it, girl. I gotta find her name. I'm gonna find her name and come back, okay? Thank you for the super chat.
Trying to figure out what you
Thank you for the cash app.
Believing that something works, but it just didn't work on this chosen one. Something bounced right off of this Empress. The Seven of Swords is sneaky and deceptive. I always like to zoom in on that picture. Look at how greedy this person is. Carrying those swords. If to even say that's a person, that's an it. Whatever it is, it's nasty. Very greedy energy. Four of Swords. So they're hiding the fact that they got laid down. Yeah. Whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, this is somebody that does not like to lose. This King of Cups was paid to come towards you. Somebody had your information. Somebody was paid to come towards you, watch you, and possibly do some type of magic in your area. Possibly even throw something in your yard or near your house or whatever. Ten of Swords, somebody paid for you to be laid out with the Ten of Swords energy. Somebody was on the job within this organization. Why were they so heavily invested? I just heard this Queen of Wands wanted what you had. They wanted your, yeah, look, somebody wanted your heart. Like physically, literally, these are spiritual cannibalistic people. Yeah, somebody wanted your heart. Literally.
They some cannibals. They wanted to eat that divine meat.
Person.
That's crazy.
For no reason. I feel like somebody just wanted to flex with their power. You know, this is abusive power energy. Abusive position within an organization. I can do what I want to do, when I want to do it, type as energy. I have connections, and that's just what it is. And somebody's got money, or they did. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody was paying a pretty penny, a decent amount. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, but the Six of Pentacles, yeah. And the Moon. This is a secret alliance, a secret connection. So there's a Queen of Wands in the reverse, and a King of Cups. that appears to be some type of cop or investigator. There could also be two guys here that were hired to follow this Empress. King of Swords in the upright. Clarify with that King of Swords in the upright. The Page of Pentacles. You saw this coming with the Lovers in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You turned down the breadcrumb. These are people that were being sent towards you. Show me what else? Yeah, to give you offers. Look, the Knight of Pentacles. So this is all like systematic and very strategic. Clarify the Queen of Wands and this person wanted your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune. This is a destiny swap. Yeah. Or a request for a destiny swap. But somebody didn't know you was a supernatural being and giving out supernatural ass with the quickness, with all the elements.
A supernatural being giving out supernatural ass whoopings. We need to put that on a t-shirt.
Like, what the hell? Did a big ass rock just fall on your whole organization?
Did a big ass rock just fall on your whole freaking organization?
Don't play about this Queen of Cups, Empress energy.
Like, what did you think was going
Yeah, this does conclude this case. In the case of what the hell was that, you dumbass organization? This person is being vindicated and will continue to be. They're too intermingled in one with source. Yeah, truth be told, this is the message. I love y'all. I'll be back with another reading. Going over to the other episode. I'll see you there. Peace be with you.
Are you looking to establish your business using an address other than your home? Wish you had a professional...
my inner baby girl is having the time of her life. That is absolutely a fact. Yeah. From my inner child to your inner child, thank you for scheduling a play date. Yeah. $255, $1255, $155, $355, $455, $555, $655, $755, $855, $955, $1055, $1155. That's what I hear when I hear that sound. Tribal Indian ancestors, that's what I hear. shake the table. Don't fight the feeling. Don't fight the feeling. It's time to unwind. Don't fight that feeling. Don't fight the feeling. Go ahead. Did you log in and handle your business?
I love your art. I'm watching it on your thing.
Oh, you are? That's what's up. Thank you. I'm on vacation today. Yeah, I'm on vacation every day. That's the truth.
seconds, while the only AI most people over 40 know is ChatGPT. Disappear for a month and do this instead.
So this is how I became the most dangerous person in the room. One habit changed everything. I replaced social media with microlearning. Now, instead of wasting time on social media, I spend 15 minutes a day actually learning how to use AI for writing, planning, brainstorming, the real work. That's it, just one skill a day. This is the 28-day AI challenge built for beginners over 40. Starts tomorrow. Tap the screen to join us and try the one habit that really makes you unstoppable.
When your heart is free, it's easy to make a decision. When your head is clear, you know you have good judgment. And when your life is turning topsy-turvy and you don't know a reason for what's concerning, remember these words.
Readings. I already know because of the series of events that surrounded this reading before I got to this point. I said, this is going to be a serious reading. Because I don't feel that the series of events that happened around me getting to this particular reading were coincidental. This is for people that only want to hear the truth. If you want somebody to lie to you, tickle your fancy, tell you what it is that you want to hear, not what you need to hear, I don't recommend that you come over. I don't recommend that you watch this video. I recommend that you go and get what it is that you're looking for. Whatever's about to come out is big. It's big. Let's see. What's this energy, Holy Spirit? Universe, ancestors of the light, archangel ancestors, source of all things. Thank you for granting me access. I am eternally grateful. Something is important. Something is important. Witches and warlocks campaigning behind the scenes, okay? So this could be outdated energy by way of what we're picking up on. In terms of they better leave that bullshit alone. I feel like something happened and made them leave that bullshit alone. I feel like the universe just stepped in and was like, okay, we're gonna make you leave that shit alone. Let's see what's going on, Holy Spirit. Give me current right now, energy. Open up that door. Thank you for allowing me to be in this energy, in this space. At Aries. Aries is coming up in the reverse. Okay. So Aries could be significant. Give me more clear, concise information on this reading. Relationship. Somebody was doing magic over people's relationships, not wanting people to like you, tempting your person, your lover, your partner to cheat. Somebody wanted somebody in a low life energy, interfering in your love life. This could also be just people liking you in general too. Okay, what else? They're gonna leave that bullshit alone. Why did I hear that? Witches and warlocks. What happened? Social media caring. So this is something by way of something online. It's a keyboard bully. Somebody hides behind profiles. Somebody likes certain videos. This is the platform police. They report all of your readings or your content or your sales or whatever this is that you do online. Somebody's hating on your content. They want you to be canceled or cut out. Oh, wow. And it's an X out here that's trying to hex you, okay? And the universe said very clearly, they're gonna leave that bullshit alone. And it's interesting because as I was meditating, I was in a really high frequency. literally, like my entire body was tingling. And for this message to come in at that high frequency, it means that somebody believes that they're above the law. They're above the creator and source of everything. Ooh, thank you for allowing me to see this. Obsession spell. I feel like somebody had anticipated that you would become somewhat obsessed with them. They wanted to dominate and manipulate your view of them. Somebody wanted you obsessed with them. This could be this ex. So this is an ex who's connected to a couple. Okay, I just heard they better leave that bullshit alone. Somebody should go drink some tea. I just saw that in my mind's eye. Show me what I need to see. Somebody might be drinking tea, chamomile tea, lemon balm tea, lemongrass, okay? Berry tea, yeah, something like that. Clarify witches and warlocks. Why did I hear they need to leave that bullshit alone? What is that energy about, Holy Spirit? They need to leave that bullshit alone. The Three of Cups, this could be a third-party situation. Clarify, witches and warlocks. So this is somebody still on some BS, and they just keep missing opportunity after opportunity. The Four of Cups. Somebody goes from the Three of Cups, premature celebration. Somebody celebrated too soon that they were going to be able to do something to a Hierophant. Hierophant is a teacher, but mostly a servant to humanity. They come to serve, they come to work, they come to do the Most High's work. They represent the Creator. Okay? Clarify witches and warlocks. The creator of all things. The God above all the gods. I can't make it up. The Ace of Swords. Hanging out with constellations, then you came down for a little conversation. Who is this ex? Who is this person? A part of this covenant. They need to leave this bullshit alone. Whatever this is, they're being told to leave it alone. This is how you're coming out. You could be a Queen of Swords energy. You could be any sign. Queen of Swords is usually very intelligent, highly intelligent, spiritually, mentally, physically on point. Ace of Wands is just having divine intervention. There's a lot of spiritual protection here. There's a lot of truth in the energy. There's a lot of light. Something's being illuminated. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Show me what I need to see. This person better leave that shit alone. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be a third party that's getting warned about you. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Cups, your ex. So you have an ex that's trying to hex you, but there's a third party also who is doing something and hoping something bad for you. Clarify witches and warlocks. What's the deal? What's going on? You keep transmuting something. So you're a healer. You could absolutely carry all the clairs. You're the Hierophant. You're a teacher, you're a student, you're the servant to humanity. The natural world needs you. So what seems to be the issue? Why is somebody trying to pull you back into a third-party situation when it appears as though you've chosen your higher self over everything? Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in a reverse. What's going on here? Why are you here, third party? Because you're still doing magic. So you're doing magic over your current partner's ex. A divine feminine. So there's a Queen of Pentacles in a reverse. Could be any sign. Queen of Pentacles in a reverse is somebody that's greedy, they're a hoarder. They're just a very ungrounded energy. It's an unnecessary energy. They're very peculiar. As much as I want to pull back the layers and go into the shadows of this person, I don't feel that it's needed. I feel like the cards are going to tell us the truth. The Magician in the reverse. Somebody's a manipulator. So the goal was to manipulate your energy, divine feminine. You're a Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, you're a healer. The Hierophant, you could also be some form of a teacher, a spiritualist. And somebody keeps missing an opportunity. Wherever this ex is, this person keeps doing breakup spells over you, your life, your career, what you love. The Three of Swords, but it seems as though you've already severed ties from whoever this person is. What's up with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? They're under severe judgment. The universe said very loudly, very clearly, the universe enunciated, they better leave that bullshit alone. Judgment is here. This is one court case that won't be canceled. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups. Somebody was doing breakup spells over your unions. Look, over people that like you, or if you're online, there is a social media Karen here. This person is self-initiated as the platform police. Somebody reports all your stuff.
Self-initiated, that's the
Because somehow
platform
they feel like this
police.
is affecting your flow. The universe says there will be no block.
Don't go self-initiating yourself as the platform police.
But merely just made aware of it. 3 of Swords and a 2 of Cups, you got an ex and their third party or their current person, a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's very witchy, a very dark witchy energy. The Magician in the reverse. Somebody could be a kitchen witch doing spell work over a Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, healer, Ace of Swords, hierophant energy. What is the purpose of this? Why is this in spiritual court? Because somebody got hurt. Clarify what happened. Queen of Pentacles in a reverse. What's going on? Queen of Wands. Somebody wanted your confidence to be shaken. Somebody wanted to put you to death, and you're coming up as a death angel. You're coming up as a death angel, earth angel. You bring death. You bring endings. You bring the truth. You bring transformation. If people should so happen to decide.
I got death angels that walk with me.
Resurrection, transformation.
I bring death.
Opportunity to change. So you got death angels that walk with you, and you have an ex that's trying to hex, a hierophant who has death angels that walk with her. This could also be permanent death or just mostly spiritual death. To aid and assist in evolution. I just saw 10:31 on the clock, something to be significant about Halloween, Scorpionic season, Scorpio season, Scorpionic energy. Clarify what's going on. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What seems to be your issue? This person doesn't like the fact that you're getting a lot of attention. So you got the 4 of Wands. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you're getting a lot of attention. This person doesn't like the fact that you're happy. My thing is this, if somebody ends up with the third party and they're together, why are the both of them still focused on somebody who seems to be committed to their higher self? Like, are there not other things to do? Are there not other things to do in life? Apparently not, because somebody is so over the top, taking drastic measures to try to stop somebody who's a part of the spiritual community has got to be online. You could be a reader, hierophant, social media Karen, Ace of Swords. I could also be picking up on game stalkers as well. Queen of Swords, you speak the truth. Ace of Wands, you are walking, breathing divine intervention. You got death angels that walk with you. So you invoke death. You have these people uncomfortable. They don't like you being celebrated. They don't like the fact that you've overcome something. Whoever this karmic is, this Queen of Pentacles, this karmic feminine, she's mad because you don't want the ex that's trying to hex you. Still, her obsession is slightly different from his, but it's 2 people that are obsessed. And they're really concerned about your partnership. Clarify? I just heard you're incarnate, minding your own business. Lord have mercy. Somebody is married to their higher self, honey. They are self-sufficient, emotionally, physically, spiritually. See the way karmics think? They think, oh, I'm gonna block you from getting a lover. Like, what are you talking about? Love is what we do. Love is who I am. Love is what I do. How are you gonna take something away from me when I'm a whole person? This is what the universe is saying. I agree with the universe. That's my motto moving forward. That's what the
How you
universe
gonna
is
take
saying.
something away from me when I'm a
The
whole
universe knows
person?
exactly what happened. For principles, these are people that were trying to hold you back, stop you from being celebrated, just stop you from being happy. Like, damn, you mad because somebody wants to choose their higher self? Like, who does spell work like that? Somebody is so committed to the divine. Look at this energy. You can sit in the presence of yourself and just listen to the divine all day. Always a student, always learning, always showing gratitude for every opportunity to walk with the Ace of Swords. That is a blessing. That's something worth being grateful for. These people tried to put you down for a sword. Somebody wanted to drain you so much so that you wouldn't be able to get up and be in this celebratory energy. Whatever you're doing, keep going. Somebody wants you to stop. It's your ex and his, I don't know if this is his wife. Whenever I see Queen of Pentacles, I think of a wife. But the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. So somebody married a very dark, witchy person, very jealous. The universe says, can't they just go on with their lives already? Somebody can't seem to get it together knowing that you're somewhere on this planet unbothered and disconnected, disassociated from the bullshit. The universe said they need to leave that bullshit alone. Judgment. Why did I hear that? And this is a covenant. This is your ex and whoever they're currently with in some type of covenant they're in. They're still up to the same thing. Look, and this is how you keep coming out. Just as happy, just as balanced, just like so in love with the divine and the universe and all that's going on. Smiling from ear to ear, real joy, you can feel it. You take up space. You need not be concerned by way of gravity pulling because you take up space. By way of time and matter. I just heard you transmuted something faster than these people could realize what had happened. I just heard somebody say what had happened was. Maybe somebody's trying to figure it out. I'm telling you, you got these people checking their homework. Three of Pentacles, look at the way they're watching. Okay, we opened up a portal, we did this, now what happened here, and how did we this? But instead of learning from this, hence the fact that death angels are here, these people went back to try to revamp the plan and see, well, maybe we'll try it this way. Knowing, very much knowing that you are the Hierophant, that you are the chosen one, that you are here to help the natural world. That's what you call extra diabolical, unnecessary, spiritually tacky, and unfortunately unconscious by way of actions. Weaving webs when you know not what you're doing, when you need not come nigh this Ace of Swords will cut you. Child, what is going on here? Clarify, Holy Spirit. Somebody need to find them something better to do because the ancestors are here, look. And these people could be fighting. Yeah, they could be fighting. So your ex, whoever this karmic warlock
Hey, can you take this for me?
got married to a witch or they're in a relationship with a witch.
Thank you.
They're both doing spell work over here. And now they're fighting. Because you keep showing up as the Hierophant, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. You don't give a damn. You're setting a boundary. And somebody says, how dare you? Every time you pop out, you get better. So every curse that they send only gets us
There's
blessed.
something in there.
I'll take it. That's a good deal.
Love.
Somebody's trying to figure out, somebody's
No.
literally looking at what they're working on like, well, maybe we can do this. This is a form of insanity. Once you've reached this level and you keep doing dark magic over somebody that you know is here because the natural world needs them and they're an earth angel, you have reached the point of sickness without a cure. And that's sad, but that's the truth. The universe says, I'm running back all the tapes. The universe is showing up in spiritual court to aid and assist the chosen ones because the creator is already with them. The universe is just rolling back the tape because there's too many different series of events that are not adding up. Not following regulations will get your ass held in spiritual contempt in between realms, which will feel like warfare constantly, daily, by way of purgatory. These people are fighting. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. in the reverse in this ex-masculine. Yeah, they're fighting. They both could be trying to figure out how to take each other out now. Child, I know you. Let me leave it alone. Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. These two could be trying to take each other out. Lord have mercy. Because you keep coming up as the High Priestess. So somebody's online, somebody's a keyboard bully, somebody's a platform police. This is an extracurricular activity. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is also somebody who's lazy, broke, doesn't have any life goals. So somebody's made it a point to sign in every day, and this is what they do for free. While they're doing magic that absolutely has no backing, no power, while they're under judgment. And now they're fighting with whoever your ex is, people you have since, when I tell you, you left these people behind. You left these people so far behind, you are not concerned. So why is this here? You said they need to leave that BS alone. Look.
I'll get something else later, but right now you can eat that.
Telepathically
Or there's some apples too. Eat some fruit.
Whatever they're projecting out, somebody could be saying, you need to leave that bullshit alone.
We'll see.
Walking away. Clarify the universe. Why did you say that? Why is this confirmation here? Look. Because
You just asking me because you know I'm live right now. You feel like I must be like, okay.
This could be your ex.
No,
Who's the King of Pentacles? Yeah, this person is out here looking crazy. Now somebody wants to straighten up and fly right.
Love you.
The Seven of Swords in the reverse. They've been caught by the universe. Whatever they were doing in an attempt to manipulate your destiny or throw shade or play these games or whatever the hell this is, somebody's got to find them something better to do. The King of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, baby, you've been caught red-handed. The ancestors got you hemmed up, body slammed, and mollywopped. I just heard in that order. That's what the universe says. The King of Pentacles, somebody's straightening up and flying right after trying to hex a High Priestess, a Divine Feminine, who's in the Queen of Wands energy, Hierophant energy, Queen of Swords energy. She's the Empress. So she's all the queens upright. And somebody is bound to some Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Show me this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, what is your problem, girl? What the hell is the problem? She's concerned about who your new person is. Listen, I know you lied.
That girl better find her something to do. Say she worried about the wrong thing. Better find you something to do.
From this person. The third party, the karmic feminine, wants to know who is your new man. And this is why she's mad. Girl, didn't you get Dusty Boots? The one that was still concerned about his ex? Doing hexing spells, but he was with you? Don't call him a player because he was there with you. Remember? Right now? Okay. And so now this person is going above and beyond to just be extra diabolical. It's a life goal.
Don't
that's
call me a
unfortunate.
player,
And somebody's waking up with this on their mind.
'Cause I'm here with you.
Somebody's mind would just
right
be
now.
better off being mashed potatoes and gravy. Like, this is the way somebody is thinking. There's so much soot. You need to decalcify your third eye. Listen here, High Priestess, King of Pentacles. Now this King of Pentacles, who was probably the King of Pentacles in the reverse, all the kings in the reverse.
Told the karmic you need to decalcify your third eye. Go get you something to do.
I was like to recount what actually happened by way of a series of events. This is what the universe is saying. You gotta leave that bullshit
Told the
alone.
karmic you
Somebody's
need to find you something to do.
Who's this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? She's trying to
Queen
see
of Pentacles
if...
in the reverse.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Oh,
This
no.
person's crazy. Somebody's on social media trying to see who's coming towards you. The star energy. You're definitely in the public eye. You're definitely a part of the spiritual community. The Knight of Cups. Somebody could be going through your subscriptions, through your comments, through your whatever, etc. You're getting a lot of attention, and her biggest fear comes from insecurity. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, I just heard the way you got him is the way you're going to lose him. So this could have been a side piece. This could have been a side dish. Maybe somebody went from being coleslaw and mashed potatoes on the side to being the main course, but that still wasn't satisfying them. They couldn't keep their eyes off of this High Priestess, Queen of Wands energy, fiery energy, Queen of Swords energy. You ever seen a fire with no air? You're fiery, you're protected. You got earth angels here, you got death angels here. You got angels that are saying, I wish a mother would. 4 wands and you're being celebrated. This is the spiritual community. So this person is angry because this King of Pentacles is watching you in the public eye. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and this King of Pentacles. Yeah, justice. Whoever this man is, he's going through some type of an awakening, okay? That is your ex. You probably already know that. You are the High Priestess. 6 of Cups, you are well with the past. Whoever this person is, they're watching you. They've gone through some type of major, like, spiritual upgrade. But if it helps, I feel like it was after this person got caught up doing something dirty and slimy, very tacky, very nasty. 7 of Swords in the reverse in the spirit realm. Yeah, somebody had to straighten up and fly right. This could have been a very serious soul contract that you had to satisfy. When you walked away is when this person went through their awakening. Because there's 2 people here that were more obsessed over your life and what you had coming in than you were. You were simply going with the flow in this High Priestess energy. So somebody could have been getting divination done, trying to find out if you're dating anybody, are you with anybody, something like that. These people wanted to be 10 steps ahead of you to stop it. And then individually, they became obsessed, and this is causing conflict because you're the common denominator in these 2 people's lives. If they can't watch you online or whatever you're doing, they really don't have a life. They really don't have any conversation between each other. So now this King of Pentacles is deciding to not be in the reverse, but now in the upright and go through some form of an ascension. You triggered somebody's awakening. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is still doing magic.
Can you bring me some water?
She wants to know if
2 bottles of water.
New coming
Yeah, I
in,
need
and
water.
if this King of Pentacles is somebody that you're reconciling with. So she's watching. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What seems to be your concern? 3 of Wands in the reverse. Oh, poor little stinker.
I'll get something soon, but
This is a crossing of the roads. Somebody could have gone to the crossroads. Somebody wanted to block your destiny. Somebody wanted to hex you. They don't like you being in this very attractive energy. They don't like the fact that you're getting a lot of recognition for the work that you do.
Here you go.
Somebody doesn't like the fact that you enjoy what you
Love
do.
you.
Love you too, baby.
And you keep alchemizing this little kitchen magic. Whatever this is, whatever somebody's working with, child, it's nothing. Trust and believe. You got death angels here. Temperance and death.
Nigga said, you got temperance
5 of
angels
Cups.
here. Temperance and death.
It just puts somebody in a worse predicament, honestly. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, she knows the magic is backfiring because her life is in shambles. It's her own energy. I can't say that the magic is even going anywhere at this point. If somebody's in the kitchen doing any type of magic, I can't even say it's going anywhere. I feel like she's just in this low vibrational energy because somebody has to take accountability for their level of obsession just being just overwhelming and diabolical. Can I get some space here? Like, back up a little bit. Give me like 1,000,000 feet. Matter of fact, give me 2 planets away. Somebody's like all up in your business, all up in your face, going to get read. It's like, okay, does she have any lovers coming in? Are people, okay, what's going on? Okay, how much money she make? Like, somebody is totally obsessed. If they don't have you to watch, these people seem to be in what appears to be a stupor, a depression, shooketh, looking crazy. Somebody has no life. And I feel like the 5 of Cups is somebody coming to the realization that they don't have no life. Wow. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. You got the 10 of Pentacles. So if this person went to get a reading, they were told that you are the High Priestess, you are the Hierophant, you are the Queen of Swords, you are the truth, you're here to help people, you are a healer, and you are in your 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody doesn't like that and they want to block it. This part wanted to come up in the reverse. So with the Three of Wands in the reverse, somebody did a hexing spell, a curse, and you still come up, and the Two of Wands moving forward. I feel like you had already moved on. I feel like this person is just coming to the realization that the energy that they sent out never went anywhere.
Not the realization.
She needs to get your shit together. Yeah, Page of Cups. They're
Not the
coming up like
realization.
like, what the hell's going on? Learn a lesson and move on. When you find yourself obsessed,
Just now coming to the
with
realization.
your current man's ex,
Shout out to all
and if
36
he's
people that
obsessed
are
with
still
the ex
hanging in
too,
there.
the both of y'all are two sick and twisted little puppies. Somebody's got to stand up and get the group some form of therapy. Because this is not natural. Just because people are on social media doesn't mean that you
Y'all
need
are
to
some
involve
sick
your
and
entire
twisted
life.
little
But when you cross the line by way of doing this little nasty little spell work, this is where you messed around and effed up. The universe said,
sick and twisted little
bullshit
puppies.
I feel like the universe was translating somebody's emotions into Five of Cups. Somebody could have said, I'm like, yeah, I need to leave this bullshit alone. Yeah. When life starts getting real and that magic and that energy doesn't go anywhere, and you look around and your whole life is jacked up, that shit is a harsh reality. But you're still watching somebody, waiting to see if what you did worked. No, it worked. It's just working on you. It's not gonna never go nowhere. I just heard people like that never stop. Well, the universe says you need to leave that bullshit alone. Eight of Cups. It's like somebody walk away and they come back. They walk away and they come back. Like they just cannot live with the fact that you are who the universe is saying that you are. Judgment has been called down. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, I feel like the fact that this King of Pentacles is ascending, somebody went from hexing you to trying to bless you. But somebody could have felt like their hex was a blessing. This person has a very twisted way of thinking. Whoever this masculine is, there's a new person here, King of Cups, a Hierophant. This is your person. You two are manifesting one another. It's a high level commitment. So your ex is watching, and the person that they're with is watching. This person is very insecure. I pick up a very needy energy with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Very manipulative, just energetically all over the place. I don't care to tap into the energy. I'm not interested. That's enough of that. Close that door. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Let's see, what's going on with this ex, this masculine? Somebody's going towards God. Okay, Ace of Wands, good for you. Yeah, leave the bullshit alone. Come about that dark ass closet with that bullshit. Whatever the hell this is, look, somebody's so focused in a whole relationship with somebody else, and they're trying to hex their base. And they're also trying to do an obsession spell, and it backfired. Somebody ended up getting a taste of their own energy. And I feel like it really knocked this person into reality that's what Spirit is saying, to the point where this person had to straighten up and fly right. The cycle was over. Page of Cups, somebody wants to apologize, okay? Or they're projecting out a very apologetic energy. Somebody went through some type of an awakening. You could have felt this in your energy. You could have felt the soul tie break. You could have felt the shift. Some of you can feel when people pass away who were doing magic over you. Yeah, that's real. I've been feeling a lot of that lately. A lot of that. Like, whoa. I mean, tricked out of their spot, crossed over, silenced in the spirit realm. That's a cold place to be. I felt it lately, like stuff just lifted off of me. I'm like, damn. And sometimes I feel like we're ascending so quickly that we know that people are doing stuff, but you learn how to protect your energy and you know the universe is bringing it into balance. At some point, we can only ask the cards so much. But the cards are merely an extension of your natural gift, which is always evolving and ascending. So when it actually happens in real life, it's like, oh yeah, I saw that in the cars like last year. That's how I feel. When I hear people say like, yeah, such and such, you know, they got into a car accident and man, when spirit had already shown us, or at least I saw it. 3344 on that timer. Clarify this masculine, the X. This person wants to be a king of pentacles now in the upright. The Eight of Swords, he's going through a severe dark night of the soul. So all the energy that he sent out to you is what he's having to sit in. He knows that this is his karma. Yeah, he knows it. Eight of Swords, he feels bound to it. So somebody really went dark in this magic. Yeah, they went dark as hell. Look, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody teamed up with a third party situation. So you could have been in a relationship with this person, obviously committed. And somebody cheated with somebody on the side, a witch, a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And not only was he doing magic, but she was doing magic. And this is landing him in the Eight of Swords. Something is backfiring, and these people are fighting. Clarify this masculine. You wanted to cause love issues for a high priestess, divine feminine. So you wanted to block her. The Chariot in the reverse. You wanted to block her confidence, her nurturing, Cancerian energy, her groundedness, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You wanted to block her confidence. You wanted to knock her off her balance with the Two of Pentacles. You only wanted her to have Two of Pentacles to work with. You didn't want somebody to have people around them that cared for them. Clarify this X. Show me this person. What is your problem, sir? Yeah, you were angry because every time you looked up, this person was coming out as the Ace of Cups. You also wanted this divine feminine to obsess over you and to reconcile with you. But when she didn't, this enraged your now current partner, third party, Miss Side Piece.
Not Miss Side Piece.
Mashed potatoes. This then enraged her.
Not Miss Side Piece.
And y'all both started to magic with the divine feminine. Clarify this case. Now this person wants to reconcile. They're trying to have a new beginning with God. Something like that. Maybe somebody's getting baptized. Maybe they're putting the black magic away. Because something is not hitting the star. It's just not hitting. Whatever it is, whatever they did, whatever the intention was, whatever was said, it doesn't matter. It never went anywhere. It bounced off of you and stuck to them like glue. Whoever this X is, they sit in that shit because you're coming up in such radiant light, radiant love.
Riding on the
That
bike.
energy, the universe is saying to me that this energy was
dead as
bound
can
to
be.
backfire. It was only a matter of divine timing. So whoever this X is, they're in the Eight of Swords, they're bound to something. Somebody could be having issues with their motor vehicle. Clarify this X, what is the deal? Somebody didn't want you to be moving on. What's this current energy, okay? We know all the diabolical shit you did, yeah. This person got exposed in the spirit realm, the moon in the reverse. You didn't have to do anything, chosen one. All you had to do was continue to move forward in a straight line and not look back. But there's no fear in looking back because you don't have any blood on your hands. Your karmic debt has been cleared. The moon in the reverse with the Two of Pentacles and Chariot in the yeah, this person was doing the most. This person was doing the most. My thing is, what is the energy between two people when your current person and your current person and the person that you used to be with are now both doing spell work? Like, how does that relationship work? It's like these people, whether they realize it or not, made you such a common denominator that when they weren't able to attack you anymore, they went into the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. That's like immediate, emergent depression, sadness. That's wild. Clarify what happened in spirit. The universe said, y'all need to leave that bullshit alone.
Y'all need to leave that bullshit
Somebody
alone.
was obsessed. It was obsessed. So chosen one, divine
Tell them you need to leave that bullshit
you were
alone.
supposed to be bound, you were supposed to not be pretty, you were not supposed to feel like anybody wanted you, and you were supposed to come back crawling and begging on your hands and your knees. That never happened, but what it did was it knocked somebody to their knees and tossed their punk ass in the Eight of Swords. This is a fallen, forbidden energy. Temperance in the reverse and the Eight of Swords. Somebody was compulsively, obsessively directing some very nasty energy towards you to block your life. and you still kept coming out as the star. And somebody was watching to assure that whatever they were doing was working. Okay? Now they want to apologize because they want to go towards Jesus. Somebody's like, I need to leave this bullshit alone. Let me go and just leave the devil alone. The devil in the reverse. There's too much pure light here. And this really pisses this karmic feminine off, whoever the hell she is. This really pisses her off. She sees you as a goody two-shoes. I just heard this person could never. She couldn't understand the star quality if you gave her a book on it, a book to read by way of information, instructions. She still wouldn't be able to process it because somebody was too down in this dense energy, very worldly energy, very greedy, very money, very this, very that. Okay, that's fine. To a supreme being, that's nothing. We call money in like it's nothing because we need it. And so it comes, but somebody is just greedy. Even after getting this man at his lowest, because in order for him to have gone to a third party situation, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, he was already at his lowest vibration. So now he's saying he wants to turn over a new leaf because he's been forced into spiritual jail with the Eight of Swords. Divine Feminine, you are innocent. Minding your own business, moving forward with such a radiant, loving energy. Hate could never. Unwarranted death spells and whatever else these people were cooking up in the kitchen other than food could never. Somebody's had a change of heart, but I feel as though they had no choice. That's a lot of karma backfiring. Now somebody's like, oh, let me change my life. Yeah, that shit backfired on you, huh? The universe said, sit your ass down. You need to leave that bullshit alone. You need to leave that bullshit alone. You out here looking crazy. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody was out here reckless. Clarify what's going on? Yeah, look. The star, they can't stop watching you. You trigger somebody's awakening. So on a good note, somebody was throwing a lot of bullshit at you. So much you're coming out radiant love. No, I'm not coming back ass energy. No, I'm not obsessed with my ex ass energy. No, I don't give a damn about you and the third party. What the hell y'all got going on?
Sure the hell don't.
That's the energy that you're giving off. So
don't
much
give
so
a flying flip about them
it's just what it is.
crazy ass people.
Whoever these people are that are projecting these illusions of lack and hex and curse, whatever, they have to respect this, and it's invoked somebody's awakening. There's too much love here for anybody to keep continuing throwing hate at you, only to mess up their own mind. You messing up your own life. Yeah, look. Somebody carries the scales with them. Balance, justice, peace, tranquility. Like, no karmic, no dum-dum, no, hey, what are you doing? Then the universe is like, okay, sit your bitch ass down.
Sit your bitch ass down.
Look at all your reverbs.
Universe says, sit your bitch ass down.
I don't respect spiritual law. I don't give a damn about them. They say she a
Is that funny?
I see her in the spotlight. I heard that she this, that, and the other. And you got a dumbass karmic that was going along with it. To me, the most abnormal people
Told that nigga, sit
in
your
my
bitch ass
opinion
down.
are karmic feminists that hate other feminists. You bitches are weird. How deep and dark down in your hatred do you have to be to hate a feminine to this capacity? Was it not enough that you couldn't just sit back behind the scenes and be insecure and dislike them from a distance? No, you wanted to thrust yourself into somebody's everyday damn life and be online and be trying to cyber bully them and affect people's life and whatever the hell you got going on because you felt like this was gonna build you up in some way. Yeah, be like this. Everybody be like this. This is the way you show self-esteem. How attractive. That's a lie. For somebody that doesn't even like themselves, that doesn't like life, that has no gratitude, you can't. Not getting involved in this, debauchery. It's ridiculous. Clarify this X. You triggered this person's awakening, so they're going towards God. The Nine of Swords. They're in the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. This person is going through severe psychosis. This is mental. And by way of psychosis, these are thoughts. Racing thoughts, words they spoke towards you, things they thought towards you, things they projected. This is the energy. Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords is severe cerebral psychosis, meaning the mind has backfired. Somebody turned their own mind against themselves. Trying to hex the divine feminine.
Trying to hex a divine feminine.
And now they're being set down by the universe to see into their own mind, and they don't like it. Those demons are right there because they never went anywhere. They couldn't. This person was warned. Now this person wants to get their life right. Oh yeah, I bet you do. Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, yeah. 10% of reverse, yeah. These are fallen angels. These are blasphemers. These are people that don't believe in Creator. They really don't, y'all. They don't. They were doing things for so long, you know, or what seemed like a short amount of time. Now that the tables have turned, they were doing things for so long that they felt like Creator didn't exist. They were really caught up under this illusion, and then Creator just popped out with all these star seeds all over the place. They're like, oh shit, what is this? Quick, let's attack it. Now somebody is saying abort mission. The Hangman in the reverse. This is self-sacrificing, self-sabotaging. Hangman in the reverse. Somebody's own stubbornness and inability to see the truth, see the divine is what landed them in spiritual hell. That's a lot of heavy projections. That's a lot of energy that somebody was sending out trying to block you. Show me the energy of these two people currently. What is their energy towards one another? This karmic masculine and this karmic feminine. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, they're both obsessed with watching you. I'm telling you, I'm talking about somebody in the spiritual community. You could be a water sign, you could be any sign, but it's given psychic abilities. You could be a fire sign in this Queen of Cups. You could be a Taurus in the Queen of Cups, etc. You're somebody that's on a public platform, and they're both watching you. The star energy, justice, your balance, and they are very preoccupied. So I said, what is the common denominator? What is the connection between this karmic feminine and your ex, this karmic masculine who now wants to be a divine masculine? You're the common denominator. You're triggering people's awakening. Let's normalize realizing that the Queen of Cups is more than just a sweetheart. Water has so much by way of what it offers in functionality. It can quench your thirst. It can drown you. It can submerge you. It can cleanse you. Or you can float and sail to calmer waters. Water is a huge part of flow and transformation. So whoever you are, you have a very psychic side to you, a very compassionate energy. But let's normalize people not just saying that the Queen of Cups is just a sweetheart. Because just as much as she's the Queen of Cups, she can go from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Swords by way of truth and clarity.
You got that right. You got that right.
The situation calls for. I mean, she's going to be in truth and clarity anyway. But the Queen of Swords is like, hey,
we can go from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Swords and lickety split.
Now listen.
Why they gotta put us in the Queen of Swords? Because if we cut you, listen, I'm gonna take your whole head off, I promise. And then I'm gonna show it to your ancestors and tell them why I did it. I'm like, look, this motherfucker was over here messing around.
Something supernatural doesn't come after you, then you gotta know how to process.
Shit.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you, man. We're gonna catch that peace be with you and get on about your life. The fact that people are still finding audacity. I mean that shit with my whole soul. We're not going to get on with your little peace, man. Peace be with you.
Feeling as though you can attack somebody that's flowing and flowing with the universe and here to help is not a pass in spiritual court. Who's selling y'all the audacity? Where are you located? Whatever it is.
Nigga said, who's selling y'all the audacity? Where exactly are y'all finding it? Is it available still in stores? On sale? What? Oh,
one
where the hell
thing
you
you cannot
finding that
let
damn
this come from the
audacity,
star
man?
seed. That's a
Sit your
part of my
ass
star
down.
family, my soul family, my earth family, my real earth family that I built brick by mother and brick.
Not the family that the government gave me.
Ascending masters, archangels. That's all my
Shit.
family.
Them
In this earth
programs.
and in the heavens above. You cannot come for my family. Now, we told you that we're here to help them. And when you were offered a sip from the cup of knowledge to drink, so that you could remember, because the water holds memory by way of the Aquarian nature, you went to the damn graveyard. You went to the kitchen, playing around in the kitchen with spices and shit. Landing yourself in the Eight of Swords, bound to whatever this was that you intentionally did after you were told
Come out of here. Let's go.
No, man. And now you asking the universe to help you out financially, spiritually, and mentally? In the Five of Pentacles? Being in the Five of Pentacles, y'all, is not a bad place to be. It brings a lot of humility to Source, to the universe, to the spirit realm. If the spirits don't want you to go to the next level, then damn it, you ain't going to the next level. The spirit realm makes the decisions.
Got that right.
Co-sign, co-creating with Source of all things.
That's
Why?
true. I don't give a damn what you
Because
offer. The spirit realm makes the final
The spirit
decision.
realm is ascending.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people on that other side crossed over, fragmented in between realms in purgatory, and they sitting there watching you look trapped.
Yep, and they want our help to help them cross over into eternal life. But shit, how did you end up there? Doing death spells and bullshit.
So
You're not helping you
whatever
cross
your
over.
ex is,
You're gonna be stuck
that
in between
right
realms.
that
Stay your ass
people
there.
against you, and you're a whole queen of cups.
Live that shit out in
energy
between
just
realms.
Ace of Cups.
She kept wanting to mess with
Anybody that was
people.
associated, guilty by association, that kept trying to play your energy, they got hell to pay. They better make space in that Eight of Swords. They better make room in the Nine of Swords, because that is their energy. That's what they were sending out. Now they asking the universe to do what?
Happy birthday.
Where's it gonna go?
Happy birthday, Jamaica.
Everybody was preoccupied with you and who you were loving.
2026, 222,
Now somebody wants to
2026.
come in and be right.
246, 2026.
Nine of Swords, we are not making any type of visitation in spiritual hell. You're coming up as somebody that's single,
7.
self-sufficient, satisfied with your higher self because you love yourself. So this is you, Hierophant. You're in the single, self-sufficient lover's energy. You may or may not have a lover. You could just be loving on yourself, loving on life, and loving what you do. Investing in that which is yielding some form of beautiful prosperity, spiritually heightened, beautiful. Listen, you're investing in that which is giving something good back to you, because this is what you deserve with Seven of Pentacles. Everybody wants to know what you want. We're not coming to spiritual hell for visitation. The Tower. You cannot send your demons over here. We will not deliver ourselves from any more of your demons. Matter of fact, they can't even come this way. You gotta sit with those demons. And you gotta ask yourself, what's wrong with you? And if these people couldn't see themselves before, oh, they're being forced to face themselves. You got a masculine here with the devil in the reverse that wants to come out of his toxic energy. Because you're in your wish fulfillment. Isn't that the way it always goes? People attack you and then they love you.
Yeah.
No, this person was trying to take you out.
Everybody that ever attacked me felt bad. They like, damn. One of the witches was in my face one time. She said, you really are an earth angel. I was like, oh, that's nice. Thank you.
This is like self-fulfillment. You lack nothing.
They feel
We
so
have
bad
everything
after they
to
do all that nasty
And then to come back to something like this and be obsessed with somebody that you knew you didn't need to be with, you would need to be the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And somebody was already in the presence of something like that. So why were they trying to do that on somebody that did not want anything to do with them? Because that was bad for your health. This was better for your health. Now you're in this star energy, wish fulfillment. Now somebody's saying, I think I'm in love with you.
That shit is bad for your health, man. Don't do that.
No, somebody's in love with
Show
the
love.
idea of you. They're very intimidated. With strength in the reverse, this person tried to drain you. Somebody gotta walk away. Show me this masking. Oh yeah, hey, I bet he is in Hermit. Somebody is in the Eight of Swords, Dark Night of the Soul, and the Nine of Swords in Hermit. Welcome to the Dark Night of the Soul, the one you can't get away from. Ain't no circumventing, ain't no hopscotching, ain't no double dutching, ain't no none of, listen. You cannot miss this here. Anything else, social media can. Knight of Cups, somebody's under a fake account, they could be communicating with the star in the public eye. This person's obsessed. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is, she's obsessed. She lives to see you come online. Her life doesn't go along unless she knows that you are online and she can see you. The Page of Swords, somebody is watching, and the card just fell in the reverse. This is somebody that's interacting with somebody in the public eye, and the card just fell in the reverse with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, yeah. This person is sick and twisted, obsessed. Somebody gets off on watching people, doing magic over them, and then showing up under secret accounts. And they know that they were with your ex, and that it's the ex that you don't want. And somebody's mad at the fact that you don't want this person. Now they're trying to figure out who are you in a relationship with. Somebody's obsessed with your life. Whether these two people are together or not, whether they've broken up, whatever the case, it doesn't matter. She's fully invested in your life. Divine Feminine. Spirit just says it's debilitating.
Damn.
I feel like she wants you more.
That's
than
a big
does.
word.
He wants out of this devil's energy because all that shit backfired on his ass. Now he's in her sitting his ass down, trying to transmute this energy, depending on what he sent out. Because to be in the Nine of Swords in a self-imposed imprisonment, man, that's straight psycho. What did you send out? What did you want from the universe? What did you tell the universe to do to this star energy? What did you tell the universe to do? To block your love life, to block your money, to block your this. You wanted this Empress, this Divine Feminine, to be obsessed with you. And when she didn't become infatuated or obsessed with you, you started doing magic on all her relationships. You then went as far as wanting to destroy her. I just heard your social image. So this is somebody that didn't want people to like you. Somebody wanted you to feel invisible.
Always coming for your social image. Like, what the hell, man?
Frequency. It's not about what people can see.
Happy birthday, Jamiki. Everybody wish Jamiki a happy birthday. Happy birthday.
It's like that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
You know the one that doesn't show her face.
Happy birthday.
If you need to look at them to determine whether or not they're real or not, you need to tap into your other senses. If you're watching somebody and you're trying to decide if they're real, close your eyes so you can see what you need to see. Use your third eye. Yeah. Use your third eye.
Use your third eye.
I pop out sometimes on the camera.
Look at me on the camera. Popping out.
I pop out sometimes.
Popping out.
Hey.
Hey.
But it's not about me. It's about the readings. It's about spiritual court and giving glory to the Creator.
creator of all things, bringing balance in these spiritual court cases that are long overdue. We are in the land of milk and honey. The new beginning is starting now, and ain't a witch and a warlock somewhere that is not paying for what it is that they did. And I'm not talking light work. I'm not talking about a little evil eye. I'm not talking about people that got their lessons. Some people got in and got out. I'm gonna keep it real. Some of these people were under illusions, but they sat with themselves enough. They got in, they got the lesson, they moved along. No. These are people that was just gunning. They knew who you were, and they kept going and going and going and going and going. And every time they get a reading, the person's like, yeah, they're the high priestess. They've healed. They've learned their lesson. Yeah, it looks like they got the 10 of Pentacles coming in. Somebody will go back to the drawing board out of anger, out of jealousy. I honestly believe, all bullshit aside, that somebody was like, 10 of Pentacles, my ass.
I feel like a lot of them feel like we're doing spell work.
I'm going to do some spell work.
A lot of them. That's the funniest part.
I'm going to let God handle it, because if I don't, I'm going to jail.
You must be doing something. And then it becomes this weird conversation in their head when they go back and forth and they're fighting themselves in their own demons, which leads them to do more diabolical things and take action towards somebody that could care less. The contracts have already been satisfied. Once you've done what you're supposed to do spiritually and you've gotten a lesson, you need to revisit that cycle. Not on the retrograde, not on the new moon, not because somebody's projecting that out. Hell no. The Eight of Swords now is confinement, meaning even if they're trying to project their nasty energy out, it's not going nowhere. It's staying right there. It's like the universe is saying, yeah, you need to leave that bullshit alone. You need to watch your thoughts.
The universe said, you need to leave that bullshit alone.
Like, in real time. Close this door, Holy Spirit.
Universe say, you need to leave that bullshit alone. Happy birthday, Jamiki! Jamiki.
I love y'all so much. I'll be back with more readings.
I'll be back with more readings. I'll see you soon. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Paz. Blessings. I'm hungry. Y'all. I feel like I need me something to eat. I feel like I need me a little something to eat, man. Let's see what else is going on here at Spiritual Court TV, where we talk about all things spiritual. Double tap the screen as you come in, like, love, share, and or subscribe. We had a candle that just kind of spilled all over the place, y'all. And guess what? It looks really good. I like it. Let's see what's going on here at Spiritual Court TV. I'm hungry. I want some food for Jamiki's birthday. I feel like I deserve a treat. I feel like I'm going to get me some cake to celebrate your birthday. Every day is my birthday. Listen, when it's somebody's birthday, y'all, I get so excited. I promise you. Your birthday is my birthday. And we're going to have a really good time here. Okay. Everybody keep calm. It's Jamiki's birthday. I feel like I'm going to give me a nice little treat. And while I'm eating, I'm going to be like, happy birthday, Jamiki. In my spirit, that's what I'm going to be saying. Like, happy birthday, Jamiki. Yeah, I need a bundt cake. Don't y'all like the bundt cakes? Oh, my God. They got one that has, like, all the flavors. Oh, my God. Child, my mouth is watering. Like, for real, in real time. Heck yeah. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Where's some never seen before footage here in Spiritual Court? Spiritual Court, Spiritual Court, Spiritual Court, you are welcome.
Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Courts. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. We're going to dive into this general energy check reading. Hopefully everybody is doing good and feeling well and in good high vibrations as we ascend to this beautiful new chapter for the Divine Collective. I am eternally excited
Why do I sound like that? I sound like I'm like, if you ever heard me and you didn't know me, you'd be like, she's kind of like an asshole, huh? She's kind of
Somebody's on
stuck
pins and
up.
needles. Somebody's waiting for the
She's
ball
kinda like
to
a
drop.
bougie bitch.
That's what I just heard.
Like when I first heard
Insurance,
myself come on, I'm like,
liability, life
bitch. It
insurance,
seems like
auto insurance, something like that. Something about being in transit.
so funny, man.
Somebody's on pins and needles. Why is that? Why is
Why
it
you
here?
sound like that?
In
Like,
dangerous
hey.
company. Somebody got exposed
Mm.
for being dangerous in the company.
Somebody got exposed for being dangerous in the company of what the heck happened here.
Somebody else. Somebody's opposition, opposing forces. Clarify what's going on. Somebody's on pins and needles. Yeah, look. Safety first. Okay. So this could have something to do with your immediate surroundings.